Okay, so now it's time to make our rub. And I'm going to start off with a half a cup of light brown sugar. And then I am going to add a tablespoon of sea salt. This may seem like a lot, but this is going to go on 2 slabs of rib and some chicken, so it's really not. I'm gonna add in a tablespoon of sea salt, a tablespoon of paprika, and we're gonna add in a tablespoon, well, half a tablespoon of oregano leaves, a half a tablespoon of thyme. We're gonna add in a teaspoon of crushed red pepper. It's gonna be kind of like a sweet heat, if you will. So I want that heat to come from the red pepper, but I don't want it to be overpowering. And we're gonna add a half teaspoon of allspice. I mean, not teaspoon, tablespoon. I don't know what's up with my tongue today, y'all. Forgive me. Just a little bit more. And then we're gonna add in a half teaspoon of tablespoon, a half a tablespoon of cumin. And then we're gonna add a teaspoon of red cayenne pepper. I'm sorry, that was a half teaspoon of red cayenne pepper. So it's a half teaspoon of red cayenne pepper, a half teaspoon of red crushed pepper, a half of a tablespoon of allspice, a half tablespoon of thyme, oregano, and cumin, a whole tablespoon of sea salt. We're going to put 2 tablespoons of garlic and onion powder. And also I have a tablespoon of paprika in here too. These are going to go on the smoked ribs and chicken. It's going to be so delicious. I cannot wait. Okay, so now I have all of that together. We're just going to mix it up. Let me just show you all of these seasonings. Let them get together and get married, become happy. Look at that. Yes. Oh, it smells so fragrant right now. So that brown sugar is going to really help with the caramelization. I seasoned the ribs off camera with the same rib rub. I just wanted to come on real quick and show you guys the chicken, because what I want you guys to understand is when you are about to smoke your chicken, you want to kind of make sure that the skin is dried out really well. There's no moisture on the skin. And if there is, just towel pat it dry. And the reason why is because if not, it can make your skin feel rubbery with the smoker. That's just our quick tip that we like to make sure you guys know. We just make sure we pat it dry. And the chicken has been rinsed off and everything. So now I'm going to just season the chicken with our rub. I usually keep one of these old seasoning bottles around. So when I mix my seasonings up like this, I always have something to put it in and help me distribute it. Instead of like going back and forth into the bowl and contaminating the seasonings. This way, if I don't use it all, I can save this and use it within a week or so. And I'm good to go. But yeah, I go ahead and I liberally season this, as you can see. And for your chicken and stuff, this is going to be so delicious, you guys. Listen, that brown sugar is going to really complement these seasonings very well. Actually, I'm going to just take this off. I think I'm going to use all of this time. Yeah, I'm going to use all of that. Because I like to make sure that we get a nice, even, good coating throughout all of the meat. Like, you want every piece of your meat to be seasoned. See that? I forgot to mention also, after you season your chicken, you have to add just a tad bit of olive oil. And this is going to help your skin crisp up. while it's smoking. Just a little bit. That was like a tablespoon. You're gonna add that, mix it all together, get it evenly coated, and then you're ready. So to smoke our meat, we're gonna be using a Pit Boss Pro Series electric grill with the competition Pit Boss wood pellets. Yeah. So our grill is set at 225 degrees. He's gonna go ahead and put the beef ribs down now. Ooh. Y'all see all that smoke? Smoky. So what he's doing is just maneuvering around the flame to make sure that there's no meat directly over the heat. We're gonna put that down. Okay, so now I'm just gonna put the chicken down on the grill. And again, I'm gonna stay away from the heat plate, just so that way none of the food will burn if you put it directly over the heat. Now, if you had the heat shield on, then you wouldn't have to worry about that, but we took the heat shield off. That's just our preference. You can do however you want. Just gonna add this off to the sides. And it's just like an indirect cooking, indirect heat cooking. Chicken breast. I'm gonna continue laying this down, and then we'll be back when it's time to flip them. About 30 minutes. Okay, so everything has been on for about an hour now. The internal temperature on the ribs is at 134 and the wings is at 160. So we're going to do a quick flip on them. Look at that smoke. Yes. Just real quick, just so you guys can see. I'm going to flip some of these down here. Look at that. You see that? Beautiful. The skin is starting to get nice and crispy. So I'm going to continue to flip these. We're going to increase the temperature to about 250 and let them go just a little bit longer, and then we'll be back. Okay, so the chicken has reached an internal temperature of 165 degrees. So now it's time to take them off. And let me hold this up. Look at that smoke. Look at that. Delicious. It's going to be juicy and tender and crispy. Good eating. Now they are ready for your favorite barbecue sauce, or like me, I'm just going to eat these bad boys naked. Oh my goodness. Okay, so now for our ribs, we're going to be adding half a cup of apple juice and half a cup of apple cider vinegar. And we're going to mix this together. Excuse me. We're going to pour it right over our ribs, just a little bit. Y'all see that smoke on the ribs already though? Look at that. That color is phenomenal. Like if I ate beef, I would be digging into these already, and I know they're not ready yet. So now that we do that, we're going to cover it and put it back on the grill for about maybe 20 to 30 minutes. We'll see how it goes. And then we're going to increase the temperature to 300 degrees. Okay, so it's been 45 minutes since we put the apple cider vinegar and the apple juice on the ribs and turned the heat up to 300 degrees. And now we are just going to cut into it. Look at that smoke. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Look at that. Yes. That smoke line, baby. Oh, baby, if I ate beef ribs, if I still ate beef, look at that. Like butter, baby. Yes. Look at that. That's that smoke, honey. So now you can top it with your favorite barbecue sauce or not. Because remember, it has my rub on it. So it's delicious. Your girl got skills. I love you guys. See you later.